Last week, on the Aviator Show, Nell and Reese flew in some bumpy air in Kansas City.
That was some trash air.
Oh, Nelly. Oh, that shit sucked.
While back in Dunnellon, Micah prepares for one of his last classes at Aviator.
My second to last class. I am looking to the next chapter, which is kind of surreal, kind of emotional. Those A's up, we're guiding those A's up. Release and control.
This week, on the Aviator Show, Eric and the family are making their way across America to meet up with some old Aviator alumni.
Come on in, Bubba.
It's fun catching up with Expedition Overland in Bozeman and AEV Dave in Missoula. But the real fun begins when the Farewell family find their next Harvest Host location and Eric finally gets to fly in the big skies of Montana. Then it's back to Dunnellon for day 2 of training. Join us and get a glimpse of why you should join the Aviator Paramotor family.
Sorry if I hit you in the head. They're gone!
I don't think we're in Kansas anymore. We are in South Dakota. It is beautiful. We're actually at our first Harvest Hosts place. If you guys are on Instagram or Facebook, you've probably seen the ads for Harvest Hosts, at least if you ever Googled something about RVs. It's like $60 a year and you can stay at places for free. So this is actually a winery called Humble Hill Winery. Super nice people. We're staying in their backyard. This is freaking cool. That was supposed to be their winery building and the wind blew it down 5 years ago. So yeah, it's a little bit sad.
Nice garland.
Here, do you want to put it up? You wrap it around to that side and I'll go.
Getting on the road the next day, the winds were gusting up to 35 miles per hour. So the family decided to make a quick pit stop to the iconic Badlands National Park.
Okay, how far should we hike? Hello! Are you alive?
Oh, he's alive.
I'll get a picture of mango butts.
Although it was too windy to fly, Eric made social media look like he had a good time flying over the Badlands. From there, it was a quick stop at the historic Wall Drugs, and Reese had a minor off-landing with the drone. Then it was into the RV to head further west.
Well, we made it to Montana. We're about an hour and a half out of Bozeman. And as Reese and I are driving along, we're like, this looks perfect. We're driving right next to the Yellowstone River. It's gorgeous. So I pulled over to a rest stop to see if it was flyable. It's actually a field that's perfect to fly. I'll show it to you. It's windy, guys. It's blowing like 30. The wind's whipping. But look at the light. Ah, I love Montana. Dang you, wind. Let's go to Bozeman.
He shaved off his beard! He shaved his beard!
Well, how are you doing today? Look at this baby fresh face. We're here in Montana with the guys from Expedition Overland, and behind us is a race vehicle. They built a Lexus that we're not even supposed to show video of it or take pictures of it, but because we're so behind in episodes, they're already gonna premiere the Lexus at the show. But right now we're doing some tire changing and then we're gonna change the batteries.
Didn't expect to do this today. Love it. I feel like I've lived in this battery bay for the last 2 months on the road. Endless problems, new inverter being hooked up backwards, figuring out that it was set up to 2 out instead of 1 out. But I've learned a lot about electrical. In fact, I wired up 250 amp connections last night, which was kind of cool. And now we're finally fixing the crux of the problem, hopefully the final problem, new batteries. So we'll see.
Bubba.
What up? How you doing this morning, big camera? Today it's day 2, and we are going to do some tandems as well as kiting. First kiting session, not much wind, which is a good thing for tandems, and poses a little bit more of a challenge for kiting. So these guys are gonna hit the ground running.
Hello?
Oh, it's on now.
Nice.
Yeah. Bump that.
I brought some, but it needs to go into a cooling mug because it's too hot and I need to drink it now. But it's also like way too cold out to be training. Like I came down to Florida, so I didn't have to do this. And now it's 34 degrees, we're gonna go flying. It's not what I wanna do anymore. So yeah.
Oh no. What is her name? Judson gave her a name. Is it Patricia or Petunia? Petunia is still flying around in here. It's a good omen. Getting all cinched up here.
You look more dressed for this than I do. Or I guess you're tandeming first?
Mm-hmm.
Smart.
I'll tandem first. All right, so there's that. And then my handy dandy helmet. Muhammad. You like Muhammad? Okay, that's probably flooded if we're being honest. Okay, clear.
Vroom vroom. Come on, baby. Sing.
When we're flying a pattern, which we always will be, we're always going to be flying a pattern, we have different legs of the pattern, okay? So that first leg, as we take off, is known as the departure leg if we were to be departing, or it's the upwind leg. So it's the leg that we're going up the wind, and then we're going to take that right-hand turn, and that's going to be known as our crosswind. We're going to stay on that crosswind all the way to about the taxiway, and then we're going to make our, any guesses? Our right turn on the downwind. Yeah, so that's our downwind leg. And then we're gonna make one more right turn onto the crosswind, but that's known as the base leg. So it's the base of our final approach, essentially. So base, final. So upwind, crosswind, downwind, base, final. All right? Cool, and I'll call those out when we make it. But let's go ahead and thank you, Ross, for getting us set up. Clear.
I'm Chris Steingraber, 26, been wanting to fly paramotor since 2017. It hasn't hit me yet. I think it's gonna hit me the first time I actually probably go running with a wing and get dragged. Or it goes crashing down, whichever one.
Run, buddy, run, buddy, run, buddy. Watch. Yeah, he released right about there. Okay. Find your center.
My name is Jillian Wintourney. I didn't know I was going to be in the class. I thought I was just going to be like a bystander watching while Judson worked. My first PPG flight was in Virginia during one of the travel classes that they did. My boyfriend, Judson Graham, took me up on a tandem.
Deep breath.
I just look forward to being able to be up there on my own and like be in control and also fly around with Judson. That's something that we've been wanting to do for a long time.
Kite to me. Keep running, keep running, keep running. Step to your right, step to your right. Keep running, keep running. All right, step to the left. Release. Good. Run straight. Nice. Hands back up a little bit. That's it right there. That's where you want your hands too when you run. Great job, G. Both brakes down. Wait, now turn around. Flip over. Walk towards it. That was beautiful. Need to hydrate. I'm talking a lot. We had successful kiting so far. Jill's doing really good. Christopher over there is crushing life. She can run really good.
I have no idea how I'm doing. I mean, the wing's staying above me, it's staying centered, but I can tell you, I'm not doing that on purpose. It's just doing its thing. So I think that's kind of a good thing.
Pretty much everyone in the class, I think, is doing like exceptional. I didn't have any issues at all this morning, so this is going to be a good class.
What'd you think?
10 out of 10, absolutely. Do this any day. Every day.
You can be my windshield any day too.
Dude, absolutely.
Boom.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Awesome, man.
Let's get Judson in the saddle now.
Day 2. We just went out and kited with the students for the first time, which was really fun, and it's cool for us as instructors because we get to see how the class is going to react, one, to our instruction, two, to tandem flights, which we did this morning. Everyone got a tandem flight. We showed them the airport and some oscillation control, showed them in-flight kind of feelings. We got their reactions from that, figured out how they're going to respond to our instruction, and figured out how they are as kiters. And to Micah and I's happiness, everyone is really good. This class is gonna do awesome in my opinion. We worked through a couple things with some students, but everyone's really receptive to instruction, which is the best part. And that's really all we need. Here we go. So everyone got all their first inflations. They got to handle a wing, Rosetta wing, inflate it, that kind of stuff. And I think everyone had a really good time this morning.
Good day.
Ah, this is really nice. Yeah, first kiting session was a success for sure. These guys loved their tandem flights as well. So tomorrow will be first flight introduction stuff. So we'll do the simulator and some lean back drills and get these guys ready to tow on Tuesday. So we're right on par.
I broke it. How do you airplay?
And then that guy.
Yeah. Okay, so generally how we do this is we're gonna watch the video first, and then we'll slow it down and we'll tell you what happened. So.
I'll tell you what really.
Yeah, we'll tell you the truth. Inflate, release, control.
I didn't feel tired when I was going through it, maybe just winded, but then once they told us it was time to break for lunch, everything just hit me. Might be napping in this room in a few.
But this right there is perfect. Today we're doing some motor maintenance on the motors because none of these motors have been flown in 2 months. So nothing's actually wrong with them. We just want to make sure they're all ready to go. So
living in the dark, looking for a spark. I feel it coming, I feel it coming. Waiting for the chance, trying to understand. Time keeps running, time keeps running. Can't get that far if you're scared to leave. Never reach those stars if you don't believe. So wake up, wake up. Don't waste your life on looking down. Gotta lift your feet up off the ground. Get up, and find yourself. Find yourself, find yourself. Find yourself, find yourself. With every step you take, it all begins to change. Feel your heartbeat running, your heartbeat running. Breathe in a better life. Now your eyes are open wide. There's a new day coming, a new day coming. You can't move on if you don't let go. Gotta break these chains if you wanna grow. Wake up, wake up. Don't waste your life on looking down. Gotta lift your feet up off the ground. Get up, and find yourself. Find yourself, find yourself.
I think kiting in general is going to be the biggest challenge. I think I just need to see a lot of different ways to do things to see what I'm good at and what I'm bad at. I think I just need to get back on that field and figure out kiting.
I want to get back to the kiting. I want to get back to it and get more of the experience, more of the feel.
And find yourself.
Next week on the Aviator Show, the adventures continue in Montana. August gets to take a break from filming to do some fishing, while Eric and Josh get to fly with some locals. Then, in Dunnellon,
come on.
the school gets their first glimpse of flying. It's tow day, and the excitement is building as the Aviator students are one step closer to running into the sky. If you haven't already, consider subscribing to this channel and click the bell icon so you won't miss another update. We'll see you next week, right here on the Aviator Show.
Nice long landing approach. Eyes all the way out on the horizon. Do nothing with your hands.
Target fixation. Target fixation.
Don't look at the car. That's good. Nice job. Pressure all the way down.